Radical.
The Los Angeles Clippers have made history. They made history, but not a good way. You know, I didn't believe the score because I was at work and I wasn't able to catch the Clippers-Mavericks game. I thought, here's a better team this year. They got their shit together. Opening night, they beat the Lakers. Then they beat the Nuggets, right? So they beat arguably the top two teams in the West back to back. Things are going great, but they had a bit of a problem with the Dallas Mavericks. 50 points. These motherfuckers were down 50 points at halftime to the Dallas Mavericks. Now, we're not talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers being down 50 points to the Dallas Mavericks at halftime. We're talking about arguably one of the top 3-4 teams I've heard so far in the league. People will talk about the Lakers, the Nuggets, the Clippers, the Nets. They're in top 5, easily top 5. I wonder if they drop even out of the top 10. I want to know. I really want to know, okay? Kawhi didn't play. Putting that out there. I know a lot of Clippers fans will be quick to say that. Kawhi didn't play. Now, was Kawhi going to get probably 50 points? I heard this team was deep, right? They got Beverly. They got, who they pick up? Batum, playing good. They got Serge Ibaka. Okay, really good player, Serge Ibaka. They got some other players, good players. But they didn't show up. Nobody fucking showed up. I don't know. I didn't see the game. Admittedly, I didn't see the game. Maybe something happened. I don't know. I don't know what could have happened. Paul George. I'm curious. I'm on the way home right now. I'm curious to see what kind of numbers Paul George put up because he had a beast. He had a beast of a game against the Lakers. He went off against the Lakers. But the problem is, it's kind of like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde with Paul George. Now, he turned into George Paul probably. But I don't know. Maybe he had a 40-point game. I'm not sure. Maybe he had like a triple-double. I don't know. I haven't seen the stats. I do know this. Los Angeles Clippers. They had better go all the way. Beat the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals, and then beat the Heat or the Nets. That's the only way they're going to live down this ass-whooping, this legendary, record-breaking ass-whooping by a low-seeded West team in the West. That's what they got to do. Anything else. This team will be remembered for this. So yeah, I don't know. What do you say if you're Ty Lue in the locker room? What do you say if you're the coach of this team? Huddle around, fellas. Okay, like you're losing by 50, right? But if everybody hustles, Paul, if you make your shots, okay, Ibaka, okay, if you get some boards, then maybe you can lose by 25. I don't know. What's going to happen with the rest of the season? Okay, we're going to see blowouts like this again. Maybe it's just like a rare once-in-a-lifetime thing. Maybe it's going to be motivation. Because I know I kind of, honestly, if it's a crappy team that the Clippers take on next, I really don't want to be that team. Because they're going to try to make an example out of the next team. Okay, here's how to avoid embarrassment if you're the Clippers. Okay, you got to beat the next team by 44 points.